Good, happy Thanksgiving morning. This is what we're waking up to. Couple inches of snow. We're in a winter storm watch until Saturday at 1 a.m. So I think I'll do a couple day vlog here and show you if we get it. Oh, did you see that? Oh, you probably didn't see it. I have a squirrel living in my birdhouse there. It's hard to see through the window with the snow and ice on it, but he's sticking his little head out. He's hiding in there, but anyway, we'll keep you posted on our snow. Okay, it's Friday. I'm not going to show you our snow because we got no more. We still have the same couple inches down, but we got no more. Just very little, like here and there. Wind though, oh my goodness, lots of wind. It's very, very windy out. So we ran out this morning just to do a little bit of Christmas shopping at the school store for my son's school because he wants some more sweatpants and stuff, and some of his shirts are getting yucky. So I got him a couple new shirts. I got him a new sweatshirt. I know it's a senior year, but he will wear this stuff forever. My husband still wears stuff from the school. So, and then I got him an alumni sticker for his car that I'm going to put in his graduation card. And, but I said to my husband, this is probably the last time we're ever coming to the school store. But everything in the store was 25% off, which is good because you know how things are marked up so high. And then he had won a $25 gift card, so I used that too. So I was happy with that. We got everything we wanted there. Then we ran to just Value Home Center. It's like a little, like a hardware store. I don't know. But my one light bulb burnt out in my hallway light. I have those, oh gosh, Tiffany lamps, I think they were called. I have a little one in my hallway. I have one in my bedroom, and the light bulb burnt out. So we got a new light bulb for that. And then I want to change my front wreath to LED, the warm LED lights, because they just have regular white lights. And since everything now is LED, I wanted to make the wreath match the outside. So we got a package of those, and that was it. So we got everything we wanted. 2 quick stops and we're home. We got all our stuff taken down last night. My corn stalks, our garland, everything is down for Thanksgiving in fall outside. And so I changed my flags this morning. So my Christmas flags are out now. So did that. We went to my brother-in-law's for Thanksgiving, and it was okay. It's just not the same not having it at my house. So I said to my husband, you know, they're all going to be family next year because both kids are getting married. I said, let's let them be with their families, and we'll just do our own Thanksgiving. So because I have so much stuff, like I would love to use, but like without having it, I don't get to use, even though I did it with my family, but I don't know. There's just, I don't know. I need Thanksgiving at my house. It's always, since we got married, it was at our house except 1 year, 18 years ago. We asked my brother-in-law if he would have it because I was 9 months pregnant. So they had it that year. But other than that, we've had it every year up until last year because they had us last year and this year. But I'm like, nope, I want to be home. So we didn't stay long. We got there about 12:45 and we left before 3:30. So we didn't stay long. They started playing a game and stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't want to get into a game and then want to get home because, you know, we have to let our dog out and stuff. But my dog can go quite a while without being let out. But I just wanted to get home. It was cold and so windy, just so absolutely windy here. Still is so windy today. So Of course, we didn't get any of the snow they called for. Other places did, but we didn't. Um, so we came home and Ray fell asleep right away, which I knew he would because he had 2 shots and like 2 or 3 beers. So I knew he'd fall asleep. Roman went upstairs and was working on his computer, editing photos and stuff. Actually, my computer, because we got him a computer, I think a year or 2 ago for Christmas. Yeah, like 2 years ago. But it doesn't have like the SD card reader and stuff. Now he got an external plug-in reader and stuff, but he uses my computer still because everything uploads quicker. And so I went online today and I got him a Hewlett Packard laptop with everything he needs, so he can stop borrowing my computer. So that's a Christmas gift. And then I'm pretty happy with. Ray's got some stuff he's gonna get him, like for his car and stuff, just to have. I think he's gonna make him up like a little toolbox to have in his car, and something else. I think he has jumper cables, but something else he was gonna get him for his car. He knows what he's getting him, so I'm like, okay. And then what else is going on here? So it's Friday, so I'm going to start taking all my stuff down in here, my Thanksgiving decorations. Ray has a border to finish the living room floor. So there's a gap between our oh my gosh, what do you call it? Our wooden, oh my gosh, what's it called? Anyway, the wooden piece that goes along the bottom, and then the floor, there's a gap. And he's like, I don't know what to do about that. I'm like, so he got these strips of wood and he varnished them and all that, stained and varnished them. So he's gonna put that up along the bottom so you won't see that gap. So he's gonna do that, and then we're gonna bring the tree down. Once I get all my Thanksgiving stuff put away, we'll start bringing our boxes down for our tree, because Roman's off tonight. Once he gets done with work at 5:30, we're gonna have dinner and we're gonna do our tree tonight. And then Roman works all day tomorrow, and then Ray is playing Santa tomorrow and Sunday from like noon to 4 each day out at the train museum. So he'll be gone. So I said, well, if we get the tree done tonight, then I can leisurely this weekend get the rest of the house decorated. And then I want to I need to make some sourdough English muffins, and I want to make some bagels. So, and then I have to make soup for the week. So I am gonna have to go to the store at some point, probably tomorrow morning early, because I need to get, what do I need? Potatoes. There's a couple things I need, just vegetable wise and stuff. So anyway, so I got my first Christmas card today. She's always my first. It's actually my best friend's sister, because we're friends too. So I got that today. Still working on mine. I haven't even started my house one, which I should have done yesterday. Oh, so I was telling you, when we got home yesterday, Ray fell asleep, Roman went upstairs. So I'm like, oh, what should I watch? Well, I wanted to see the Hallmark movie, the Buffalo Bills love story. So I watched that. It was very nice. It was very cute. I did like that. And then I was like, I don't know. So through our cable, you can get like movies that are at the theater. You pay for them, but you can get them. So I thought I wasn't gonna watch it, and I thought I have to watch it because I got to finish it now, because I watched the first one. So I finished watching Wicked. I'll be honest, I hated the first movie. I hated it because I'm like, okay, I'm like, what does this have to do with this? I felt like it. I know it was trying to show you like how they became the witches and all that, but I'm like, to me it was boring as hell. So I'm like, I don't know. But then I watched the second one, and you know what? After it was done, I was like, all I needed to watch was the second one. I didn't need to watch the first, because you get all your information in the second one, because they even go back to some of the stuff in the first, so you would know. So I'm like, okay, I only really needed to see this second half. I'm not a Wizard of Oz fan. Uh, Hated that movie growing up. My mother would always watch it when it was on. That, The Sound of Music, and Willy Wonka. None of those are my favorites. Nothing to do with the people in them or anything. Just we saw them so much growing up, and I thought Willy Wonka was so mean to the kids. I thought Wizard of Oz was so mean, and the witches were so mean, and and I'm like, why are we watching these? They're so bad. Sound of Music was just plain ass boring to me. So just not my favorites. So I have good friends that are like so love Wicked, and they're like, you gotta see it. You'll love it. Even if you hate the Wizard of Oz, you'll love it. You'll love it. I didn't love it. I like the second movie because to me that's all you need to see. And then I'm thinking, should I go back and watch the first one? Then I'm like, no, nope, not doing it. So, but I felt like the second one, you could associate things with the Wizard of Oz more than you could the first one. The first one, I don't know, it's just weird to me. But at least I watched it, so now I can say I watched it. I texted my friend last night, my good friend that loves it, because she's been to New York to see it on Broadway. When it was traveling, she went to Pittsburgh, she went to Cleveland, she's seen it everywhere. She's like, you gotta see the movie. I'm like, okay. So I texted her, I'm like, well, the second movie's way better than the first. She goes, yes, I totally agree with you. So I'm like, okay. But I did get to see that. And then we watched, it's always a tradition, Thanksgiving night, we watch Christmas Vacation. So Roman came down, Ray had woken up, and so we watched Christmas Vacation, and then we all went to bed. So it was a nice Thanksgiving, but like my mom's home by herself. She didn't go anywhere. Now my one sister goes out of town for Thanksgiving. She goes to her friends in Virginia. The other sister went to her in-laws, and we don't talk with my youngest sister, so I don't know what she does. And then my other sister, they just stay home, and they never have my mom out or nothing. So, and my brother does too. He may have gone to his in-laws, I don't know. But I know he didn't, because he actually texted, and he was out plowing all night from Wednesday. He said, I plowed 12 hours last night, so he slept all day because he's working third shift plowing right now. So he didn't go anywhere. So I know my mom was home by herself. Now she's invited to go to my brother-in-law's, but she don't want to go. So I feel bad. I feel bad that she's by herself. Now she was here Sunday, but it's just different when it's the actual day. So anyway, so I'm going to get going and taking all my stuff down so Ray can come in and start putting his strips of wood up and get that done. But, and then hopefully I'll be in good shape here. So, I can get my decorating done this weekend. I've decided to cut back a little bit. I don't know. I see people are like, they go so overboard, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like less is more anymore. I don't know. And even with like my Thanksgiving decorations and stuff, I don't put everything out anymore. I don't know. I just feel like it's pretty, and I don't need everything. It's just pretty enough. So, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna actually decorate, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there. Whatever gets up, But I know I'm not putting the tree in my room this year. When Ray was moving all his stuff out of Gannon, his one buddy that he worked with him, and they were very close friends for years. He found a big ceramic Christmas tree that he had. So I'm going to put that in our room instead of that other bigger tree. And I think that'll look nice. And so just gonna change some things up and not do as much. I don't know. Like I just think less is more anymore. And we have our pencil tree in the dining room. We put that up. I always put it up for Thanksgiving, so we had that up last Saturday. But I think this is the last year for the pencil tree. It's really shedding a lot. It's we were trying to think how old it is. It's really old. It was a prop that our indoor color guard used in a show. They did a show, Haunted Mansion, and it was one of the props, and they had like a crow on it and stuff, a black crow. The dogs are out next door barking. And so she was going to throw it away, and I was like, ooh, that would make a nice little tree in my dining room. So I've had it. It's got to be over 20 years old, and it's just seen its time. So I think after this Christmas, I always leave it decorated, and I just put a garbage bag over it and put it upstairs. It's so easy, and then I just pull it out. But I think we're going to get a new tree for next year. So I said, Ray, I think after this Christmas, we're going to undecorate it, and we'll get a new tree next year. So he's like, yeah, that'll be fine. Because he's like, oh my gosh, it's really shedding. I'm like, well, it's like 20 some years old. And don't forget, it traveled, show to show on a truck or a bus underneath, and, was a prop for many shows that season. So it's lasted a long time. I think they got it at Michael's. So so that's going to go after this year. And so that's where I'm at. That's what we're doing. So I'll show you what we get done today. I'm assuming we'll get the tree done. I may get some decorations up. We'll see. But we're going to do that. I changed my outside flags already. I think I said that. I don't know. So that's the plans, just decorating, got some baking to do. Now, I don't do Christmas baking till it's closer to Christmas. I just don't, because I feel like if I have it, we're going to eat it, and I don't want to do that. I want to save it for the holiday. I think we're just going to have everybody over. I said to my husband, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know if I just am losing energy to do everything we do, or if it's just like I don't want to go to anybody else's house, and it's not that I don't want everybody here, but it's like, it's a lot of work to get it all, like Sunday, it was a lot of work to get my meal going, and I like to make the Thanksgiving meal. That's kind of my thing. But then it was like a lot of work to clean up and stuff, and I'm like, I just get really tired of all of it, and I know I'd say it's once a year, but we do Christmas, we do Easter, we do Thanksgiving, we do all the big holidays. The only holiday we all stay home is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We all just stay home and do our own thing, and I love that. I love the parade yesterday, the Macy's Day Parade. That's kind of my thing. I like to watch it. I do stuff while it's on, but I do like to try to catch like all the bands that are in it. And what's really sad? I said we were watching it yesterday because one of our drum corps was in it from New Hampshire, the Spartans, and they were towards the end. So, but they have these singers. They're lip syncing. They're not even singing, live. And they have them on these floats, and they get to sing almost their whole song, which is 2 to 3 minutes. And then you have these marching bands coming in, and they get like 1 minute to a minute and a half, and then they gotta run off. And it's like, those kids pay thousands of dollars to go and march that parade, and they don't even get quality time. But the people who, and they're playing live music, but the people who are lip syncing and not even singing get more airtime. And that just irritates me, because they're probably getting paid to be in that parade. Yet these kids, high school kids, college kids, are paying up the ass to be in that parade and don't get quality time on air. And that's the only thing that bothers me about that parade. It just irritates me. And it's like, I don't need to watch somebody singing a song, lip syncing it, Just have them on the float. You can play their song, have them waving going by. They don't need to pretend they're singing. That I don't know. And then you have live musicians playing, and it's like, hurry up, get in there, do your thing, and hurry up and get out. A couple of the bands, they cut off to commercial before they were even done, which ticked me off. And I don't know. I just feel like the people doing that parade do not understand what they're doing, because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. So anyway, so I think that's about it. I'm so behind on my Christmas movies this year, but you know what? It's because I'm working a lot. I work those 3 days this week. We were busy. Monday was okay. Tuesday, we were so busy all day, just one after another. Make it. Wednesday, we got all our orders done. We were done by like 2:30. So we started cleaning up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go clean the bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms, just 2 toilets in 2 separate rooms. So I cleaned the bathrooms, swept the floors out, washed everything down, wiped everything out, cleaned the toilet, did the whole thing. Cleaned the bathrooms. Then I went and cleaned the kitchen area, wiped it all down, cleaned out the refrigerator. What's that? Oh, your pants? Okay, so I know I stopped filming the one day because I was telling you what I was cleaning. So I cleaned out the refrigerator. I threw everything out that was green and or yucky looking, and took out all the trash from the bathrooms and the kitchen. And then I swept all the floors and stuff. And I just kept myself busy cleaning up, straightening up. I cleaned up all the benches and the work tables. And then Roman and Chris brought back all these boxes with like picks, Christmas picks, because they put them out in buckets for people. They come and buy, stuff to do things with, or we use them sometimes in arrangements. So I separated all them and got them all in, when I say buckets, like cute tins, Christmassy tins and stuff. And then we put them throughout the store. And so I just did a whole bunch of like stuff like that and just cleaned up. It looks so nice in there. So I just wanted to add that because I know I got cut off because Ray, he brought me up his pants, and I think I tell you what, maybe. His Santa suit's really falling apart, but I think I tell you that we ordered a new one. So I just wanted to insert here because I never finished. Okay, real quick. I never got back on yesterday. So my husband was bringing up his Santa suit, and it's really it's in bad shape. So he's like, can you fix this? And I'm looking at it, and it's like the material is getting so brittle. It's okay. So it's from New York City, and it's probably about 40 plus years old. It was his good friends who played Santa all the time. And when he passed away, he left it to Ray. And so Ray has played Santa every year since he's passed, which has been, oh gosh, was it 15 years? No. Let's see, Roman's 17 years he's been gone. So Ray has been wearing it, ever since. Now, this guy was small, so it fits Ray, but it's tight. And so I said, I think it's time we invest in a new suit. So we ordered a new suit. It should be here this week. So he's going to wear this one this weekend because he's playing Santa out at the train museum. And then for next weekend, he should have a new one. And it should fit him better. And I mean, this fits. It's tight, but it's just the material is getting so bad. And I said, I don't even know if I can repair it. It's like I said, the more stitches you put in it, I think it's going to just keep ripping. It's just that brittle, the material. It's red velvet. It's beautifully lined. So we got the same kind. They're not cheap, let me tell you. So anyway, so that should be coming this week. And then what else? So we just so we looked at that, and then we just started decorating right away. So I never got a chance to pick the phone back up and video anything. So I'm probably 75% decorated, and so today, but I can't find some things. I don't know what the problem is here. I have a beautiful cover for my piano that I made. I have a like a cover for our piano for every occasion. I can't find the Christmas one. I have every other one. And then I need to find my board and my piece of plexiglass, because when I put my village up, it goes on a board on the bottom of the table, and then we have to put a piece of plexiglass up because my dog takes all my little pieces. So last year we put a piece of plexi in front of it, and then he couldn't get into it. So today I have my both mangers to put up. I have one I put in my china cabinet, and I have one I put on top of the piano if I can find my cover. If I can't, I'm just gonna make a new one, because I don't know. I can't imagine where it is at. I have looked everywhere. So I don't know. It's mind-boggling what happens to stuff. And then so 2 mangers and my village, and that's, oh, and then ornaments on the tree. So that's all I have left to do. We did really good yesterday. We got a lot done. We don't have, like, we're gonna put candles in all our windows, but we're going to change it over to LED bulbs, the warm LED whites, and put those. We have our candles to put in the windows, and we put our big snowflake in our front window, and we have 3 more snowflakes to put in the other front windows. So we have those yet. Ray said he'll do the other 3 tonight. So, because he'll be gone from like 11 till 4 today. Roman's working all day. He's working till 5, coming home, eating, and going to the hockey game. So then Ray and I will just continue with, hopefully I'll have everything done, and he'll just put up the snowflakes, and I don't know if we'll get to the candles today, because I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I could get the downstairs one. The upstairs ones are the tough ones. So, only because there's so much stuff that you gotta move, and then we put them on timers upstairs. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we're waiting for our dog. My husband's walking around to see if he'll poop, because this is his pooping time. And then we're heading to Walmart because I want to get my I have a couple things to get there, like potatoes, Worcestershire sauce, and then we have a couple of these, they're plugs you put in, and then it has an on-off switch, so you can plug your plug into it, and then instead of keep unplugging everything, you just turn the switch off. So I want a couple more of those, and what else at Walmart? I think that's about it. Oh no, I'm gonna look at the pajamas for the angel tree at church. I think I told you the kids, they want pajamas for the kids, slippers, and then a canned good item. So I brought my cards for that with their sizes and stuff. So I want to get that done and back down to church. What else? Then we're gonna go to the meat market because I need some cheese and some lunch meat. I'm making Philly cheesesteak soup for the week, so I'm gonna get stuff for that. And is that all we have to do? Oh no, then we're going to church and we're gonna decorate the chapel for Advent. So, okay, he pooped. My husband's imitating it to me like I don't know what it means. So he's taking the dog back in now. So we're gonna do that little bit of running and come home, and then he will get ready to go. He has all his Santa stuff all packed up. He has a suitcase and a bag so that nobody can see that he's Santa, and he'll change when he gets there. And then we got candy canes, and I got that little basket for him to put him in, so he'll be all set to be to be Santa Claus. He does go sometimes to people's homes. They'll request, you know, they're like, Ray, can you play Santa and come to my house and stuff. He's done that many times. So when Roman was little, and Ray played Santa, we would tell him that Santa needs helpers, especially now, because people want Santa at the stores, they want Santa at their homes for parties, so Santa hires helpers, and Daddy's one of his helpers. So that's how we got around it when Roman was little. But anyway, so that's it for now. I'll try to come back on later. I need Greek yogurt. I gotta put that on my list. Because I'm making my, I don't know what you call it. Oh my gosh, my English muffins. Greek. That's the main reason I'm going to the store. So, always have a shopping list. Not much on it, but so that is it for now. So I'll be back maybe later and show you how I'm doing and all that. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, so here we are, almost 3 o'clock now. I'm in really good shape. I got all the ornaments on my tree. I got my nativity up. My thing is, I'll pull it down a little bit. I hate when it's off centered. When I'm standing there, it looks good. And then when you step back, I should have stepped back first. But anyway, I found my table, the top scarf I wanted, or I don't know what you call it, for my piano. I found it finally. It was in with my stuff, but it wasn't in the right spot. So I'm not sure how it got out of the Christmas stuff, but whatever. So that nativity's up. I got the nativity in my china cabinet up. All I have left to do is my village, and then the boys are going to put the train under the tree. So, but yeah, I'm moving right along. I'm here all by myself. So, Ray's playing Santa. I think I may have mentioned that earlier. So something, I don't know if I mentioned this in my other video, but when we went to Ohio and shopped at all those little shops and stuff, I took cash, because I saved my cash, and then when I'm going to go somewhere, I take it out of the bank and take it with me. I'm a firm believer in cash. I'm not a card user. I don't like to use my card. As far as like debit card, I mean, we have a credit card, but we have no debt right now. Everything's paid off. We never have credit card debt. We just had the loan from our roof and our siding, but everything's paid. And so I save my money. You know how I do it. I have my envelopes where I mark how much I have in the bank and I have it for specific things. And then when I need something, I'll go to the bank, and I don't even use the ATM. I go through the drive-through and withdraw it, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just strange like that. So when we were in Ohio, I used cash all the time. And so like when our restaurant bill came, we paid for the dinner because my brother-in-law drove, and they paid for our hotel room, but that was Ray's retirement gift. But so we paid for dinner. So that it was like $80 some for the 4 of us. And so I went to pay, and I think I gave her like $85. And she gave me like 80, or not 80 cents. She gave me like $7 and change. And I was like, I didn't think about it. I took the change. We're walking out, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's not right. It was like $82 and some change. I'm like, I got $7 and some change. This isn't right. So, but I got a receipt, because I always get a receipt because I do fetch. And I looked at the receipt, and because I paid cash, it was cheaper. So everywhere I went and paid cash, it was cheaper for me to pay by cash. But my brother-in-law and sister-in-law used their card, and they paid more all the time. And I'm like, so that's why I'm a firm believer in cash. And I know they say like you won't get charged if you use debit. But one time at the meat market, I tell them all the time, debit, they ran it as credit, and I got charged 3%. I went right back in that store. I'm like, nope. I said debit, not credit, and now I got charged. I made him reverse it. Because I'm like, I'm not getting extra charges for using a debit card. And I don't know why. It was a Saturday, and I didn't have enough cash, so I'm like, well, I'll just put on the debit card. But I always take cash, unless something happened. My husband, I think, got something, and he's like, do you have money for this? I'm like, well, I'll just put on the debit card. That's fine, I don't know what he got. I know he got fruit, and he got something. He must have got some meat from there's a deli counter, and there's a meat counter, and then there's like the produce. He got produce, and then he went to the meat counter, and then we put it all together, and then I ended up being a little bit short on cash. So I'm like, that's all right, I'll just put on my debit card. And that's what I did. Now you're not supposed to get charged on debit, but I did because she ran it as credit. And I'm like, this ain't happening. I'm not doing this. So, but I don't know what my brother-in-law used, if it was credit or debit, but he got charged every time fees for using it. My beautician even does that now. If you use your card for debit or credit, they charge you. And I said to her, you're kidding me. And she's like, no. And I use cash there. So but she was telling me about it. No matter what, if you use your card, you're getting charged. And I was like, oh, that totally sucks. Something just made a weird noise off my tree. Maybe an ornament settled or something. There's not very many ornaments high. Can't reach that high. I got the ladder out and I got some up there, but I'm like, oh, it's a little thin up top, but it looks fine. So I just have to, I need to write on our new ornament and get that on. And then that's it. My tree is done. And like I said, the boys are going to put the train on, but that'll be a little bit yet. So it'll probably be this week they'll do it, but they're not home today or tomorrow. So, and then of course I got everything. Remember how I told you I want those little plugs with the on-off switch? Of course, I sent my husband over when we stopped at Walmart this morning. I said, go over and find me those plugs, so everything, we can just turn it off and on, and I don't have to keep unplugging everything and whatever, because everything around my TV area, because now I didn't get rid of, but I took it out of here. I took my DVD and VCR combo out. We never use it anymore. And so I'm like, I hate to I didn't get rid of it. I'm not going to get rid of it because it works fine. And it works with our TV and everything. So I thought, but it's just taking up space I don't need. So, and we got rid of our cable. So we just stream everything. So I don't have a box anymore. So I took that out so I can decorate under my TV now. So I have something lit up under my TV. I have my ceramic tree on my fireplace, and I have my garland around the front of my TV. And so I was able to all plug it into one thing, and then just one switch to turn it on and off. Oh, and I have my little lantern with my bulbs that I made with lights in it. So anyway, so it's so easy now to turn on and off, and I don't have to keep unplugging everything and whatever. So some stuff like upstairs will have on timers, like the lights for the windows. I did get the LED warm white bulbs for that, so we're going to change all those around probably tomorrow, because Roman actually likes to do that, and he's got a hockey game tonight, so we will just I'll let him do that maybe tomorrow. And then of course I went to turn it on, and my tree bulb burnt out. They burn out all the time, but my husband said they now make them in LED. I'm like, so he texted me when he got to the train museum, and he's like, hey, I'm in costume now. I'm going out. And he's like, so I don't have any pockets, so I'm not gonna have my phone on me. So I'll be out of, touch for a few hours. I said, okay. I said, do me a favor on the way home, stop at Value Home Center and get a bulb for the tree, because the one already went. We go through a couple of them every season. It's a pain in the ass. So They're the long tube lights to go in, and why they're that way is so that they light up your lights all the way at the top too. So he's like, okay. So he's supposed to stop and grab me a couple new bulbs. Hopefully he can find the LEDs, and then we may not have to buy more for a while. So, but anyway, I'm so pleased. Everything looks so nice. Um, I always amaze myself. Like, I can remember where I put certain ornaments every year. I'm like, okay, this is where this ornament goes. This is where, but I can't remember like something I did a day ago. Isn't that weird? Because I was putting these on. I'm like, oh, here, I always put this one here. And I'm thinking, how do I remember that? How do we do it once a year and I remember. But things I do like all the time, I can never remember. It's so strange. So anyway, I ate a very late breakfast. By the time we got home, we decorated our Dombozi, not decorated because you don't decorate for Advent, but I took all the fall decorations down, changed the altar cloth to purple. We don't have a pink one for the chapel, so Dombozi is Polish for chapel. We don't have a pink one, so we just keep purple up all 4 weeks. And then we brought the Advent wreath up and got that set, and then we changed the main altar to purple because nobody did that yet, and there's mass in less than an hour. So Ray's like, let's change the main altar to purple. But the big Advent wreath for church is out, so that's up there. What else? We filled our food pantry up down at church, and that's about it there. And then we came home, unloaded, and then now after Ray left, I started with the ornaments, and then got my got my nativities up. So just I have to find my wooden piece for my table and my plexiglass piece, but I'm gonna look upstairs. I'm gonna take the box of ornaments back up. But so I ordered a wreath through the KFC that my husband is my husband's a Knight of Columbus, and he's 3rd degree. He does not want to be any further than that though. And Roman is we have his life insurance through there and stuff. I don't think he's an official KFC person yet, but anyway, and my life insurance is through the KFC too. So every year they do a resale. Well, last year nobody even said anything or anything, and Ray's like, they never did a resale. I'm like, I said, I don't know. Well, then we asked our neighbor next door because he belongs too, and he's like, yeah, but they didn't like really advertise. And I'm like, oh, because usually they'll send an email to you and stuff, but they didn't do that. So this year I was up at Mount Carmel, which is where the KFC is out of. Ray's whatchamacallit, his, not his unit, but, and I'm sorry, but I call the KFC, it is a not a clique, what do I call it? A cult. So anyway, it was in the bulletin. It was the last weekend to order a wreath. I like to put a live wreath on my mudroom door because it's cold enough out there. It stays alive, and it always looks so nice and smells so good. So the guy delivered it. It was like a revolving door this afternoon. Every time I turn around, my damn doorbell was going off. I'm like, what the hell? I am trying to get stuff done. So first it was Amazon guy. Then it was another Amazon guy. I'm not sure why we have so many Amazon guys in this neighborhood, but we do. And it wasn't anything for me. Ray wanted the air conditioners down at church. He wanted to get covers for him because he wanted to cover them for the winter. So I ordered them, but I had to get, they're each a different size. So of course I couldn't just order 2 of the same one. I had to order 2 different ones. So one was on the front step when we got home, and then one came this afternoon. And then a gift for Roman I ordered came. So that was 3 different Amazon deliveries today. And then my ring went off, but nobody was there. But I noticed the flag on my mailbox was pulled up. So I'm like, okay, so let me put something in my mailbox. And it's the neighbors are they're going around caroling, and then they're collecting food. So they want you to put food on your front porch December 6th, and they're going to come around caroling and take your food, and it's going to get donated to the food pantry somewhere. So I'm like, oh, so I have that. And then my damn doorbell went off again. I'm like, what? What'd I say? Because my dog goes nuts. I'm trying to tell him to stop barking. And we got to gate him off so we can get out there. Otherwise, he comes charging out with you. So I was like, oh my God. What did I say? It's like a never ending. I don't know. I think I said it was a damn revolving door today here. Well, here was a guy delivering my wreath. Okay. Now, in the past, the wreaths look really nice. It looks pretty nice. And he hands me this bow. Usually the bows are on it. It is the saddest looking bow. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to go make one, and then I'm going to show you what I got compared to what I'm going to make. And you tell me what you think, because I was cracking up. He's like, thanks for supporting us. I'm like, oh, you're welcome. And he hands me this, like, and I got to get some floral wire, which I have in my craft room, so I can hang it, because it came with nothing to hang it. Usually there's like a hook in it and everything. There's nothing. I'm like, wow, this has gotten really chintzy. So that's what I'm going to do next. And then, because I want to get it hung, because it's on my kitchen counter right now. And then take my box up, see if I can find my piece of wood. If I can find my piece of wood, then I can get my sheet, the way I wrap it on my table, for my village, and then I can start getting that done, because I'd really like to be done decorating and everything today. I know I'm not going to be, but the main stuff is done in the house, so I'm really happy about that. So I just have my little village put out, and just little things here and there, things that need light bulbs and stuff. But so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna go make this bow and I'll show you. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's the bow that he handed me, and he handed it to me just like this. Here's the bow I made. I will say, if there's one thing at work I have done, is I have really gotten good at making bows. So that I'm really happy with. So there's my bow on my wreath. I'm going to show this one to Ray. I was like, what is this? Oh, well. Now I got to get my dog in here. Come on. Come on. All right. I'll be back. Okay, Sunday morning now. Terrible about picking up my phone to film this weekend. We got some snow overnight, but nothing major. Now it's raining, so gotta love our weather. But we're heading to church. We're driving separately. The boys are in one car. I'm in my car, because they're going to the train museum right from church. So Ray can do Santa again. It's this weekend and next weekend. And then Roman just he runs the layout they have there, and he has his cameras, and he'll video trains going by and stuff. So I'm very pleased with where I'm at decorating wise. I just have my village to put up, and so I'm gonna try to get that done today. And then our inside is done. When the boys come home tonight, we're gonna have dinner, and they're going to put the candles in the windows and the last 3 snowflakes we have in our windows. So I'm gonna split up my house tour will be one video, but then my outside tour will be another. So I'm gonna split that up, because the outside's not done, but the inside will be done. So I'll do 2. That'll be 2 Vlogmas videos for me, which starts tomorrow. So I gotta figure out. I'll do my advent calendars, obviously, but I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try to stick to something and do something, but it just may be me talking for the day. I don't know. It's just gonna be tough with working, and all the stuff we do at church right now, and because we'll have another baking day coming up, and then we have our market and stuff. So, but I am so sad that it's already going to be December. Um, I love the time from like November 1st till January 1st. That's probably my favoriteest time of the year. I just love everything about it. Um, so I'm sad that we're like halfway through that, and already I just feel like, where did November go? It was just Halloween. So it's kind of scary how fast time goes, but anyway, can't do nothing about that. So but today I'm gonna try my hardest to get my Christmas cards finished, and then because I want to put them in the mail tomorrow. So that's the goal for today. Christmas cards, get my village done, and then everything else is done. Now, underneath the tree is not done. The boys will put a train. They're going to put a train up this year. We didn't last year, and it was kind of nice, but they want to do it this year. So I said, all right, well, then I can't put my tree skirt on because it won't fit, because it's just not enough room. So once they put that on, I'll put like a white sheet under to cover the tree stand. So there's that. What else is going on? Had a really productive day yesterday. I was really pleased with everything I got done, and I made dinner. So when the boys got home, we ate. Roman went to his hockey game, and then Ray went downstairs. My one ceramic tree, the bulb blew. He got me LED bulbs, which are really nice, but the I don't know what you call it, the bulb holder, the socket, whatever, broke. So he had to repair that. So that ended up taking like an hour and a half. So I was like, oh well. But he got it done, and it's fixed, and it's back up and lit. So got my bags for church for the kids for the angel tree. We did 4 this year. Last year we did a whole bunch more because there was a whole bunch left, and I felt really guilty that I'm like, you can't do all these and then leave. Like, I think there were 6 or 8 left, so we took them and did them. But I don't know, she got almost 100 names this year. Oh, now Roman's getting out and going back in the house. Ray's shaking his head. So but I got my new missalette, my new church book. I like to go, I have this little book. It's the Mass book. And then we have our big church book, which has all the songs in it and all the readings and everything. But I like to use my little book. And it's funny, they're both brown this year. Of course, last year they were both blue. So I got my church bag with my prayers, and I have prayer cards, I have prayer books, I have my church books, I have my picks in case I need to take communion to anybody, which has happened quite a few times. I have my cross for when I minister, because we wear crosses, and it's a really nice cross. It's in this little pouch, this little black pouch, and it's a really nice cross. And it has a saying on it, but I would need my magnifying glass. Plus it's in Latin, so I could have Roman translate it for me. But I keep this in my bag, and my rosary, sanitizer. This is my church bag. Goes to church every week with me. I have tissues, because sometimes I cry during church, because when I sit there and pray and think about all the people that are gone in our lives, and I think of everything people have been missing, it just makes me kind of sad. So sometimes I do sit there and cry a little bit. But so that's what's in my church bag. And then I have my Advent book, but I have that at my desk because I was reading it the other day. I got a jump start on it. And so I have that at my desk because the lighting's really good. Our lighting in church is okay, but sometimes I have a hard time seeing. I have cataracts in both eyes. They're not to the point of surgery yet, so and when I was at the eye doctor last, which I need to make an appointment because I'm overdue now, he was like, they're very slow progressing. He said, so it'll be a while before you'll need to have surgery. And he goes, and that's a good thing. And I'm like, okay. But my problem is I need light. I cannot see without light. And so it's just easier for me to read like my church book sometimes at home than it is in church because it's sometimes way too dark. So I have no idea what my son went in the house for, but he's still in the house. What time is it? We wanted to leave by 10. Oh, it's only 9:54. We're still good. 6 minutes. So I'm gonna do all my stuff I need to today, hopefully get my cards done, because I told my husband first thing in the morning, because we have to run up to Best Buy. He bought a new computer, but they'll transfer everything from our old computer to the new one, and so we're gonna take that up tomorrow. So I said good, because we're gonna hit the post office first, and I'm gonna drop all my Christmas cards off. So I want to get them all finished today. What else? And then tomorrow, what else are we doing tomorrow? Oh, we have to go to the funeral home. I swear to good Lord, he's got to stop taking people we know. I am so tired of running to the funeral home. But friends of ours' dad died. We were all in high school band together, and their dad died. So he's being laid out tomorrow and then buried Monday. So we're going to go to the funeral home tomorrow. And then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it shall be an interesting week. I hope I can get a video up every day. But I'm not going to stress about it. If I don't, I don't. I'll do my best. That's all. I'd love to try and film some of me at work. Making arrangements and stuff. So I'm going to try to do that. But it's really not easy. And, we're really like, we're so busy that I don't even think, be like, oh, I need to turn my camera on and stuff. But I will try. I will definitely try to do that this week. And maybe that could be part of a video or a video of me making an arrangement. But anyway, we're heading to church. When we get there, the boys change out the candles, like the ones that people light. They take them, the ones that are already done. They'll take those out. We recycle the plastic containers, and then they put new candles in. So they'll change all the candles when we get there, and just do stuff like that. Monsignor will have the church all open already. I believe he opens it at like 9 o'clock, so it's all unlocked and open. But then Ray locks it all up at the end because Monsignor likes to leave and go to lunch. He usually goes to his sister's, and she has lunch for him every Sunday. So Ray will lock up and stuff. And I'm just going to come home and pray, change my clothes. I'm going to get dinner going. Because it's just going to be probably in the Instant Pot. And then I'm not telling you what I'm making because I'm filming it for a Vlogmas. So you'll see it. Because it's a simple, quick meal. To me it is anyway. But and then I'll probably do some laundry because I put my shower curtain up in my bathroom, and then we put our bedspread, our Christmas bedspread up, or on our bed. So I pulled those things down, and I'm gonna wash them, and then I'll put them away till it's time to put everything back. So So I have that stuff to wash. Our laundry's done. Roman's laundry's done. So I just have like things, miscellaneous things to wash today. So I'll probably do some of that. But I feel like we have been getting so much stuff done with Ray being home. It's just, it's so amazing to me, and he absolutely loves being home. So it's really nice. Really, really nice. Because I just feel like together, we are such a good team together, and we can crush it, you know? So, but we're at church, because it's not too far from my house. So there's a guy crossing the street. So I'm gonna let him cross since it's raining. We're not gonna make him wait. And there's still food in our food pantry box, so that's good. Ray and I filled it yesterday. It gets emptied so quickly. It's actually quite sad. And somebody had posted that on our. We have our pastor for mass today. Somebody posted that on the food. There's a little food pantry site for the free little food pantries, and somebody posted, I'm always filling the pantry at Holy Trinity, and it gets emptied so quickly. That's so sad. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's very sad. So, but anyway, going in, I'm gonna take my gifts in and put them under the tree and get our day going. So I hate that our mass is so late, but it is what it is. So I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm gonna end my weekend here. Nothing spectacular, and I really feel like I have nothing to show you because I need to wait to show you for Vlogmas. So I got a lot done today, and it's not even 3 o'clock yet. I'm watching my Browns. They're actually playing halfway decent. They're losing right now 10-8, but they're actually playing halfway decent, so it's actually enjoyable to watch. I have dinner going. I have the soup made for the week. So now I'm going to turn over to some paperwork and get some things done. What else? I think that's it. So, I'm going to get my sourdough out next and get that going so I can make some sourdough English muffin. I use the overnight recipe, so I'll pull it out and then feed it, and then I'll make my dough up, and then you let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow I'll finish it and I'll cook those up and have another batch of those done. So I think that's about it. So it's been a very productive weekend. Just can't show you all yet, but tomorrow starts Vlogmas, so we get to start our advent calendars. I'm so excited about that. I was looking at my calendar and the Vlogmas calendar, and I am going to probably have to film ahead on a couple things. Like today I did my soup for the soup collab one, just because I figured I'm making soup, I might as well do it up. So yeah, so that is it. So have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully this gets uploaded quickly, and I will see you all tomorrow for Vlogmas.